Have you ever noticed your nights getting longer? Not because you're sleeping more, but because you're waking up more? Waking to pee once, then again and again. That slight discomfort low in your belly. The sense that something's off, even if you can't quite name it. You're not alone. Meet Gerald. He's 78 and lives just outside Nashville. He told us something recently that might resonate. I used to think all this was just aging, but maybe I've been making it worse without even knowing it. What if the problem isn't just time, but tiny habits that sneak into our nights and quietly strain a very sensitive part of the male body? If you're over 60 and waking up at night to pee, feeling that uncomfortable pressure in your lower belly, or just sensing that something isn't quite right down there, for many older men, those nightly bathroom trips feel routine, but they can also be the earliest sign of something far more serious, including prostate cancer. Most men never realize the real cause behind their discomfort. In today's video on elderly active life, we're uncovering 5 nightly habits that silently wear down your prostate day after day. Stick around, because we're not only naming these silent culprits, we're giving you simple, peaceful ways to undo the damage, starting tonight. Before we dive in, give this video a quick like if you've ever woken up more than once during the night. It helps our channel grow and reach more seniors who need support. Let's begin. Habit number 1, hydrating at the wrong time, not the wrong amount. Water is essential, but when you drink, it makes all the difference, especially after 60. Gerald, the gentleman we mentioned, had a nightly ritual. 2 big glasses of water after dinner. He believed it kept him flushed and clean inside. But here's what happened. He was waking up 3 to 5 times per night. Not from age, but because his bladder and prostate were overworked. As we grow older, the prostate gland naturally enlarges. This doesn't always cause symptoms until we unknowingly pile on extra pressure. Late-night fluids mean your bladder fills during your deepest sleep. That triggers bathroom signals. But with a narrowed urethra, your prostate now has to work overtime to help pass that urine. The cycle becomes drink, pee, wake, strain, repeat. What worked for Gerald? Simple. He shifted 80% of his water intake to before 6 p.m., then only took gentle sips if needed after that. Within a week, he said, "I thought my bladder was broken. Turns out it just needed a schedule." Try this. Pour a tall glass of water in the morning. Make hydration a daytime goal, not a nighttime mistake. If thirst comes late, sip, not gulp. Let your prostate rest. Habit number 2, salty, heavy, or processed dinners. Here's something many don't realize. Your dinner is speaking to your prostate long after the plate is empty. Let's talk about Marvin, 74, a former accountant from Wisconsin. He kept waking up at night and couldn't figure out why. He avoided late fluids and even peed before bed. But a quick food journal revealed the culprit. TV dinners, salted soups, and frozen meals were his go-to. Salty processed meals do 2 things. 1, they cause water retention during the day, which your body then tries to flush out overnight. 2, they raise blood pressure, which restricts circulation, making it harder for the lower urinary system to stay relaxed. Combine that with an already enlarged prostate, and it's like asking a garden hose to work while it's kinked and under pressure. When Marvin switched to lighter dinners, steamed vegetables, lean grilled meat, and whole grains, he noticed better sleep within 72 hours. "I didn't realize food could stress me out down there." Try this. Eat colorful. Fresh greens, warm lentils, grilled fish. Avoid the microwave aisle and feel your nights soften. Comment 2 below if salty food might be sneaking into your nights, and hit that subscribe button to get our daily uploads for better senior living. Habit number 3, ignoring that gentle urge before bed. You've brushed your teeth, dimmed the lights, pulled up the covers, and then it hits you. That small signal. Maybe I should pee. But you're already comfortable. I'll wait till morning, you say. That tiny decision builds up over time. Let me introduce you to Frank, 70, from Arizona. He wasn't feeling urgent before bed, so he just ignored the bathroom. But over time, he began to feel a heavy tightness in the morning, like his bladder never fully emptied. Even a partially full bladder creates internal pressure. That pressure pushes against the prostate, especially if it's already enlarged. Left overnight, this pressure fosters inflammation and urinary stagnation, making things harder the next morning. Frank eventually created a 3-step bedtime routine. Brush teeth, light stretching, then pee, every night, urge or not. Within a week, he said, mornings felt clearer. I was starting the day empty, not backed up. Try this. Make the bathroom a non-negotiable part of your nighttime ritual. It's not about how much, it's about making room for healing. Habit number 4, sleeping in a position that compresses your core. Think your sleep position doesn't matter. Let's talk about stomach sleeping, especially for men with aging prostates. Russell, 76 from Oregon, loves sleeping face down with one leg tucked in. A comfort thing, he said. But over time, he started feeling tightness low in his abdomen and waking with urgency, even when he hadn't drunk anything late. Here's what's happening. Stomach sleeping puts constant downward pressure on the pelvis, bladder, and prostate. Night after night, that pressure interferes with drainage and creates a congested environment. When Russell switched to side sleeping, with a pillow between his knees and a gentle wedge under his back, things shifted. I thought it was just aging, but my sleeping posture was compressing me. Try this. Lie on your left side. It improves lymph drainage, reduces pelvic congestion, and eases tension on the prostate. Add a pillow between your knees for extra alignment. Comment 4 below and let us know how you sleep. Your comments guide our future videos. Habit number 5, holding in urine during the night. One habit we need to address directly because it's the most common and the most harmful. Waking up needing to go and not going. It might be 2:30 a.m. You feel the urge, but tell yourself, I'll hold it till morning. This is what Larry, 80, used to do every night. I just didn't want to get out of bed, but I always felt bloated by sunrise. The bladder is a muscle. Holding urine stretches it. Over time, this reduces its elasticity, making it harder to fully empty later. It also pushes back on the prostate, increasing inflammation and raising infection risk. Larry began responding when his body called. He'd go, without rushing, just gently, and within days. It felt like I was finally listening to my body instead of arguing with it. Try this. If the urge wakes you, respond. Don't fight it. The bathroom is 30 seconds away. Relief is priceless. Bonus insight, the prostate and the moonlight connection. Here's something most people never hear about, and it might just change the way you think about your nighttime routine. Did you know that your prostate function is tied in subtle ways to your body's circadian rhythm? Your internal clock that follows the cycle of the sun and moon? That's right. Your prostate, just like your brain and digestive system, follows a daily rhythm that tells it when to work, when to rest, and when to recover. But here's where it gets really interesting. Blue light exposure, the kind you get from TVs, phones, and bright LEDs late at night, can quietly disrupt that natural cycle. And for older men, that disruption can spell trouble for the prostate. You see, when your brain is exposed to artificial light late into the evening, it slows down melatonin production. Melatonin is the hormone that helps you sleep, yes, but it also plays a powerful role in managing inflammation and hormonal balance, both of which are critical for prostate health. Several studies suggest that poor melatonin levels can aggravate symptoms of benign prostatic hyperplasia, BPH, and lead to more frequent nighttime urination. In simple terms, late-night screen time could be overstimulating your system, keeping your prostate on high alert, and robbing your body of the calm it needs to heal. One man we spoke to, 77-year-old Eugene from Iowa, used to fall asleep with the TV on every night. When he began switching to a warm lamp and turning screens off an hour before bed, something remarkable happened. His sleep got deeper, and his 3 a.m. bathroom trips turned into just one, sometimes none at all. I thought it was just the way life was going to be, he said, but all I had to do was dim the lights and let my body catch up. So the next time you reach for your tablet at 10 p.m., remember, your prostate might be begging for darkness. A quiet room, soft lighting, and a consistent bedtime routine don't just help you sleep. They give your lower body the hormonal signals it needs to relax, reset, and restore. Try it tonight. Shut off screens an hour before bed, switch to dim lighting, and let your internal rhythm take over. Your prostate will thank you in the morning. Final reflections: letting the prostate breathe at night. So many men chalk up nighttime urination and pelvic discomfort to just getting older. But maybe it's not just time. Perhaps it's tiny decisions, stacked night after night, that quietly overload the body's most sensitive systems. Tonight, you can begin to change that. Let's recap gently. Hydrate early, not late. Avoid salty dinners. Don't skip the bathroom, even if the urge feels small. Adjust your sleep position to reduce pelvic pressure. Listen to nighttime urges. They're not inconveniences, they're instructions. Your body wants to heal. It's capable. Sometimes it just needs less interference. What small habit will you change tonight? Comment below with one shift you're going to try. You'll inspire others and help yourself stay accountable. Elderly Active Life posts daily videos to help you live stronger, move easier, and sleep better, naturally. Subscribe and hit that bell so you never miss an upload. If you found this video helpful, give it a like. Your support helps us continue creating content that nurtures the mind and body through every chapter of life. Thank you for watching. Here's to gentler nights, brighter mornings, and a prostate that finally feels at ease. One day, one step, one habit at a time. See you tomorrow.